On the 16th of August 1819, the Manchester and Salford yeomanry charged into a crowd of peaceful demonstrators who had gathered at St Peter's Field to demand the reform of Parliament. According to the Times, they cut indiscriminately, and yet 25% of those wounded or killed were women, despite comprising only 12% of the crowd. Women, it seems, were a particular object of the yeomanry's fury. Why? This print, called the Belle Alliance, or the Female Reformers of Blackburn, helps to provide the answer. Produced by George Cruikshank and published by George Humphrey just 4 days prior to the Peterloo Massacre, the print depicts a meeting of the Blackburn Female Reform Society on the 5th of July 1819. The society had been formed that month to aid, in the words of those present, the suffering children, our dying parents, and the miserable partners of our woes. All these were to be addressed by a reform of Parliament. The speakers went on to describe their fear every day that the light of heaven should present to us the corpse of our famished offspring. Despite such heartfelt and heartbreaking sentiments, the female reformers of Blackburn were greeted with scorn, derision, and ridicule, all of which we can see in this print. Cruikshank, who produced graphic propaganda for both sides of the reform debate, viciously mocks the female reformers. The Belle Alliance is depicted as savage, and the women are degraded as ugly sluts dressed in domineering breeches and discredited with sexual innuendo and phallic puns. While the cost of these prints meant that they were only affordable for the middle classes, working class people would have had the opportunity to see images like this in print shop windows or sometimes in pubs. Publicans would occasionally hire a portfolio to amuse their patrons. You could also buy cheap copies in the market. Cartoons like this were often the only pictorial representation of events at this time, and while this print tells us nothing about what actually happened at the reformers' meeting, it tells us a great deal about the hostility with which it was greeted. Sadly, this is a common theme we see replicated in many prints in our collections here at the People's History Museum. Whenever women dared to enter the political sphere in this period, they were often mocked and degraded, with their appearance being a particular object of attention. And if we think we have moved beyond this today, we need only look at the Daily Mail coverage of Prime Minister Theresa May's meeting with First Minister Nicola Sturgeon in March 2017, with its headline, "Never mind Brexit, who one likes it?"